What is good, chat? Welcome in, everybody. It has been a while since I streamed. I took last week off for Christmas, and I won't be live next week either for New Year's, just so y'all know. But yeah, what is going on, everybody? I'm streaming for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna continue the mega hunt. Finally I found a Latios hyperspace inside of Legends ZA. So we're gonna be doing that today alongside Kyogre on the 3DS. We're currently 560 encounters into Kyogre, so there's a pretty good chance we get this thing today if we're super under odds. Lace was good. Laid away, welcome in as well. But we're shiny hunting today, but shiny hunting isn't the main focus of today because, chat, I am 1 subscriber away from 22,000. So we're gonna hit it on stream today. We're gonna hit 22K live on stream today, which is gonna be so sick to hit. But yeah, we're literally 1 away. I woke up this morning. Last night we were like 20 subs away from 22K, and I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh my god, we're 1 away. So yeah, we're hitting that in today's stream. But without further ado, today's gonna be a soft resetting stream. It's gonna be literally a soft reset stream because on both my 3DS and my Switch, we're soft resetting today. For Latios, which was not shiny, and the 3DS is so slow. Kyogre, which was not shiny, but it's all good. Bob Ross when? I actually forgot about that. I forgot about the Bob Ross stream for hitting 20K. I need to do that eventually. It's gonna happen. Trico, what's good, dude? It's gonna happen eventually, though. By the way, I'm also streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, because again, next week I won't be live again because New Year's Eve and New Year's Day are Wednesday and Thursday. And I stream Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Tuesday I'm working. And then Wednesday, Thursday, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So I won't be live next week again. That's why I decided to stream the weekend. So tomorrow will be my last stream of 2025. How was everyone's Christmas, chat? How was everyone's Christmas? What gifts did y'all get? Let us know. Let us know in the chat. I'm curious. Also, I started buying parts for my PC, chat. I started buying parts for my new PC. I bought, so far, I bought a motherboard, a new motherboard, and a new power supply. I still need to buy 3 more things. I only need to buy 3 more parts, and then my new PC is finished. Well, it needs to be built after that. All I need left is I need to buy the case, I need to buy the processor, and I need to buy a cooling fan for the processor. So yeah. I'm early February is when I'm hoping to have my new PC. So yeah. Expect stream quality to get better. Because the thing that holds me back while I'm live is my PC being too old to do anything crazy. So yeah, expect 2026 to be a big year for streaming for me. So yeah. Jake, what's good? I didn't get a whole lot, but I did get internet. Did you get a new router? No shiny Latios. Hi Jeppe, you might not remember me, but I took a break from the internet to focus on myself, but I'm back and better now. I do remember you, Jake. I do remember you, bro. And don't worry, man. Everyone needs a break from the internet at some point. I'm yet to take a break from the internet. I don't know if I want a break from the internet though, but I don't know. Maybe one day. Just experience real life. RAM is expensive now. I'm keeping the RAM that I have currently. I have DDR4 32 gigs of RAM, which I know they have DDR5 now, but I'm not willing to spend like $600 on 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. And I have to get a motherboard that supports DDR5, which is more expensive than motherboards that support DDR4. So the things that I'm keeping my graphics card, my RAM, and my storage. I don't need more storage. I have 6 terabytes of storage in my PC. You know, I don't need more storage. I have 6 terabytes, and I think I've only used like maybe 3 terabytes. You know, I think I've only used like half of my storage. You know, my graphics card is pretty decent. It's a 2060, an RTX 2060. It's good enough. It's good enough. It runs games really well, and I have no purpose of upgrading that soon. And my RAM, I have 32 gigs of RAM. So yeah. How's Legends ZA going, by the way? Pretty good, man. I have the game fully finished. I have 300 hours on this game, maybe more at this point. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun shiny hunting. I want to do some DAs with y'all. I might do DAs soon. I need to do Heatran. I need to do Heatran DAs for the Mega Dex, because I need to get shiny Mega Heatran. But I don't have a Heatran line. I haven't found a Heatran line yet. I think if we end up getting shiny Latios early in today's stream, I'm not gonna spend the rest of stream trying to get 25,000 points to find a Latias hyperspace. I'm just gonna go into DAs. So if I end up getting shiny Latios early in today's stream, I'll hop on some Sword Shield and attempt to find a Heatran Dynamax Den. But yeah, hop on dens when I'm back from vacation. You're on vacation, dude? Where are you on vacation? 6 terabytes is crazy. I know. I might get Nintendo Online now. Nice. I actually, I just bought Nintendo Switch expansion pass. I just bought the expansion pass. That's why I have the GameCube and the N64 and GBA also as expansion pass. But yeah, I've always, that was a bad voice crack. I've always wanted to play Wind Waker, and Wind Waker was on there, so I decided to buy it. No Latios. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, I got shiny Frigibacks. So I got that. Thing is, I did not get it in Legends ZA. I got it in Scarlet Violet. I kind of figured, I'm like, you know what? It's in a 5-star hyperspaces. They're really, really hard to find. So far, every single Pokemon, every single Mega Pokemon that I've got for this video, it was in ZA. I haven't gotten a single one of them outside of ZA. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get it in Scarlet Violet. But yeah. My girlfriend is in the chat. Bro, this 3DS, man. It was black screen forever there. I noticed the 3DS, it's like the more and more you reset the game, the longer and longer it takes to open. It is a 3DS though. This thing's like, how old is the 3DS now? It's like probably, honestly, it's probably like 10 years old now. Yeah, I think it was like 2013. It might be 12. The 3DS might be like 12 years old now, which is crazy. I have a new 3DS XL. That was like 2014 or 2015. So that, even that's 10 years old now. That's crazy. Might be back in a bit. It's all good, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I'm doing this so scuffed right now, by the way. Like, I have my controller, I'm holding it upside down so I can hit the home button and then close the game. I'm trying my hardest to soft reset 2 systems right now. No shiny Kyogre. Chat, what do you think's gonna happen first, Kyogre or Latios? It should be Latios that happens first. I have a Sparkling Power level 3 dragon type sandwich donut. I have a Sparkling Power level 3 dragon donut with the shiny charm. My odds are like 1 in 540 for Latios. Kyogre, I don't have the shiny charm in Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. Either way, it doesn't matter. Shiny charm doesn't work on legendaries. So the odds are forced at 1 in 4096. So I should get Latios first. I need to do something. I might hop in later. It's all good, Jake. Chat, I got so much chocolates next to me. I have a whole Toblerone. I have a box of Sour Patch Kids. And this is what I'm looking forward to the most. I got a whole thing of Kinder. Oh yeah. We're gonna feast good. Dado, what's good, bro? Welcome in, my guy. Kevin, welcome in. What's up, potato boy? Hope your Christmas went well. It did, man. How about you? I got some questionable gifts. I don't know if I should say what I got for Christmas out loud. But my grandmother got me a weird ass gift. But yeah, let's just say the gift is I don't even want to say what it is. Let's just say they're adult balloons. Let's just call it that. From my grandmother. But yeah. And then I also got a hoodie from my girlfriend's family. They got me a hoodie, a gift card. My dad gave me money to put towards a PC upgrade because my PC's dying. So yeah, I started upgrading the PC. I think Trico asked me before what motherboard did I get, and I didn't respond. I got, let me check the receipt, because I don't know the exact name, but it's an MSI. I got a MSI Pro B760p Wi-Fi DDR4 gaming desktop motherboard, Intel B760 chipset socket. It's like the whole goddamn thing. But yeah, it's an MSI, 128 gigabyte DDR4 RAM. That's what it supports up to, which if ever I want to go overkill, I can, but I don't know if I'll ever get 120 gigs of RAM one day. Maybe if ever one day I start like using After Effects to edit my videos, then yeah. Yeah, that's the motherboard I got. The power supply that I got, it's a pretty good one too. It actually comes in today. It's a Crosshair RM1000E. So yeah, low noise. It says pretty good. I currently have 6 terabytes of storage. I have a 4 terabyte hard drive, a 1 terabyte hard drive, and a 1 terabyte SSD. I have an RTX NVIDIA 2060 graphics card, and I have 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. That's what I already have. And now the stuff I need to buy. The case, I'm just getting like a Crosshair case. I was very specific with my case. I want my USB ports to be at the top of the case, which for some reason that's very, very, very hard to find these days. Because my PC's on the floor. So I want my USB ports to be at the top of the case. Because my wires are not long enough and I want to change all my wires. My cooling fan is just a regular cooling fan. There's nothing special about that. And then my processor, this is where shit gets intense. This is where shit gets intense. Chat, right now in my PC, this is the reason why my PC is so slow, by the way. I have like a 3rd gen Intel i7 in my PC, which, in case you don't know what that processor is, it's like a 10-year-old you know, it's like a 10-year-old Intel processor. You know, like that thing was brand new in like 2016. That processor, you know. So that's why my PC is so it's all that. Oh my god, bro. That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, yeah, I have a really old processor, so now I am upgrading, drastically upgrading, to an Intel i7. No, not i7. An Intel i9 of the newest generation, which I'm pretty sure is Gen 7, I think, or Gen 6. But it's the newest Intel i7. I mean, bro, i9. Can I, like, remember my numbers, please? But yeah, it's the newest Intel i9. And this thing is goddamn expensive. But oh my god. Is it gonna be a lifesaver? Especially when I'm, like, streaming or even editing, dude. But yeah, it's a crazy processor for working, you know. I don't like AMD. I know a lot of people get AMD processors like Ryzen and stuff like that. The Ultra 9 is crazy strong, I know. It's crazy expensive though. It's like $600 Canadian. But yeah. It's gonna be beefy, that's for sure. Chat, it kind of sucks because like the only reason why I'm getting a completely new PC is because I have a pre-build. Technically. Well, yeah, it's a pre-build. My motherboard is from a pre-build. This PC that I have right now is my brother's old PC that I upgraded. You know, it's my brother's old CyberPower pre-build PC. That I upgraded the graphics card, the RAM, the storage. That's actually all I upgraded. Was the graphics card, RAM, and storage. I cannot upgrade this PC anymore unless it's graphics card and RAM and storage. You know, because in pre-build PCs, this is why I advise every single one of you in chat, if you're planning on getting a gaming PC, don't get a pre-build, build your own. It's a little more expensive, yes, but you get to keep that PC for the rest of your life. Because you can always upgrade it. You can't always upgrade a pre-build, and I'll explain why. You can't remove the motherboard in pre-builds. You cannot take out your motherboard and put a new motherboard. Can't do that in pre-builds. They're goddamn super glued to the case. You know, they're literally stuck to the case. And also, you can't even overclock them, so your motherboard's not even using the max power. Do you have shiny Latias? I do not. I'm going for Latios right now. But yeah, you can't overclock the motherboards on pre-builds and stuff like that. So because my processor is the thing that I need to upgrade, my motherboard that I currently am forced to have and cannot change in my current PC cannot handle a better processor than the one that I have now. So I'm forced to upgrade motherboard if I want to upgrade processor. And because I have to upgrade motherboard, I'm forced to get a new case and get a whole new PC completely. So yeah. That's what it is. 22k, don't miss. We're still at 1 away. We're good. Trust me, I have it literally right next to chat. I literally have it right next to chat. And as soon as we hit 22k, I'm closing the counter on stream. Because it's lagging my stream. The fact that I have my sub count open right now is lagging my OBS. So I'm just patiently waiting till we hit 22k and then I'm closing the sub count before my stream crashes. That's why I need a new VZ. Bro, I can't even have my sub count. My PC struggles to have my sub count. Chat, when I get my new PC upgrade, oh my god, dude, it's gonna feel like I upgraded from a PlayStation 3 to a PlayStation 5. It's gonna feel as drastic as an upgrade to that. You know? I feel like my PC is gonna perform, like, when it comes to gaming, I feel like it's gonna be the same. Just, it's gonna have more longevity. Like, I feel like let's say Fortnite, for example. Whenever I play Fortnite with my friends, I'm typically around 140 FPS in Fortnite. I typically get, yeah, like 140 frames. 120 to 140 is around the range I get. I think upgrading my PC, I'm probably gonna stay at around 140, 120. But I don't think I'm gonna frame drop at all. Like half the time I play Fortnite, I'm around like 140 FPS to 120 FPS, but then in like build battles, I dip down to like 90 FPS, and it's really bad because I die a lot because I frame drop. I think my FPS and my performance in gaming is probably gonna stay the same. It's just not gonna drop anymore, or maybe not drop as much because I'm not upgrading my graphics card or my RAM. So I think gaming is gonna pretty much be the same. It's my processor that's getting the biggest upgrade out of everything, and when you upgrade your processor, the thing that gets better is stability, you know. Like when I edit videos, I won't lag anymore. My OBS probably won't crash anymore when I edit YouTube shorts, which are like 40 seconds long typically. My PC crashes when I edit a 40-second long YouTube short. Like that's probably gonna stop happening when I upgrade, you know. GPU is good for 3D and gaming. Yeah, that's why I'm not upgrading graphics card, because my graphics card is good for gaming. I'm able to game with the graphics card that I have currently. I'm able to game at a high frame rate, so I'm not desperate for a new graphics card. Where I'll be desperate is if ever I start editing videos with Adobe After Effects. I actually, in some of my recent shorts that I've uploaded within the last few weeks, I've used a little bit of After Effects for it. Like I dabbled in. I don't know how to use Adobe After Effects. I've used it like once or twice. But I want to learn how to next year. Like that's one of my goals next year, is I want to learn how to use Adobe After Effects. I'm gonna need a better graphics card if I want to do really intense stuff in After Effects. But with Pokemon vids, I can't really do intense After Effects videos, you know. I can't really do super intense stuff, you know. So I don't really need a crazy graphics card for my PC, honestly. But yeah. How do you have the money for Adobe? I have a job. I have a job, and I also have YouTube. Yeah. Ralph, what's good, bro? I got the newest MacBook. It's really good for Adobe. Yeah, eventually I want to get a MacBook. But yeah, I don't want to get one unless like I absolutely need one. Originally I wanted a MacBook and I was just gonna keep this PC, but now this PC is at a point where I can't even YouTube anymore. You know, I can barely do YouTube now, so I have to upgrade this PC. But yeah, I feel like it's been forever, lol. I didn't stream at all last week because of Christmas, so it kind of has been forever a little bit. But yeah. Also, chat, I said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm not live next week again, because next week is New Year's. So yeah, it's better to have a MacBook if you're outside. Yeah, for me, the biggest thing is, especially when I edit videos, I hate sitting at my desk. I would much rather edit my videos like on my bed or in my living room, or even like I sleep over at my girlfriend's house a lot. Whenever I'm there, I can't do any YouTube stuff. And then when I come home at like 10 p.m. after a whole weekend of being at her house, I have to, like, instead of going to bed, I have to edit. You know, I have to do all the editing that I couldn't do over the weekend in like a 4-hour time period till it hits 2 a.m. and then I could go to bed. I would much rather have a MacBook. But if it was up to me, Chad, if it was up to me, I would save up for a MacBook instead of upgrading my PC. But my PC is at the point currently where I was saying this to my friends on Discord a few nights ago. I genuinely don't think that my current PC will survive another like 3 months. Like, I'm being dead ass. All the super intense stuff that I do on this PC, I do not think that this PC will be able to survive another like 3 to 6 months. I don't think it will. One more sub from 22K. Yup, we're one away. But yeah, like, if you think of it, dude, this PC, bro, I stream for hours, you know, and when I'm live, dude, the amount of tabs I have open right now. I have my Switch. First of all, my Nintendo Switch is plugged into my PC right now to screen record. My 3DS is plugged into my PC right now to screen record. I have OBS Studios. I have Steam open because of stream avatars. I have to keep the Steam app opened so I can use stream avatars. I have to have the app to screen record my 3DS on. I have my chat. I have my background music. I have my stream itself on a YouTube tab. I have my sub count. I have my auto counter. I have a minimized version of my 3DS screen so I could use my auto counter. You know, that's all the things I have opened. You know, so I have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of tabs opened when I stream. Not to mention that with all those tabs on in the first place, I'm also live streaming and recording at the same time, which takes up a lot of power. Not only am I streaming, but I'm also recording at the same time, because if I get a shiny, it needs to go in the video. You know? So streaming alone is probably the most intense thing I do on my PC on a weekly basis. You know, I do this 3 times a week. You know? So I'm doing some really intense stuff on this PC. And then you have the stuff I do outside of streaming, like editing videos and shorts, which, from the file sizes of those footage, for the video to be as high quality as possible, I have to have the best settings in OBS. And because I have the best settings in OBS, my recordings sometimes are 20 gigabytes. For like a 3-hour stream is like 20 gigabytes worth of recordings. So it's a lot of storage too, all in one OBS, or all in one Premiere Pro file. And that takes up a ton of power. And then there's gaming too. I play a lot of Fortnite, I play a lot of Call of Duty, Warzone, and Black Ops 7, and my PC, by the way, my brother's an IT guy, so he downloaded an app on my PC where I could see how hot my PC gets when I'm doing something on my PC. My PC gets to 100 degrees Celsius when I'm playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7. When I play Black Ops 7, my PC gets to 100 degrees Celsius. Chat, that's 212 degrees Fahrenheit. I can reheat food. My PC gets as hot as a preheated oven when I play Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You know? You cook food in Fahrenheit. Your ovens are in Fahrenheit. You cook food in Fahrenheit. My PC gets to 212 degrees Fahrenheit when I play Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You know, or it's my processor that gets to that degrees. My processor gets to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. You can cook food. You could cook a chicken on my PC. I did a roast at 200 degrees. Yeah, you can cook food, bro, on my PC when I play Black Ops 7. So, yeah. This PC upgrade is going to be the best thing I do all year. I swear to God. But yeah. Only chatting at red light. I'm hunting shiny on Lucha, but it's in an annoying spot, so I have to go far away then. Yeah, bro. If I were you, I would just reset the hyperspace so it could spawn in a different area. But yeah, my PC, I think with all the super intense stuff that I do to this thing on a daily basis, I don't think it's gonna last me another like 3 to 6 months. I'd be surprised if it survives another 3 to 6 months, you know? So if it was up to me, I would get a MacBook instead of a whole new PC, but it's at a point, my PC is currently at a point where if I don't upgrade, I won't have one anymore. And then not only can I not do YouTube anymore, but also my career path that I'm going into, I'm starting my first job in graphic design January 5th. I need a good PC for that. I need a good computer for that. So, and that's going to be another super intense thing I do on this PC, is I'm going to be doing graphic design in like Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator and InDesign, maybe even coding websites in Adobe Dreamweaver, which is some really heavy stuff. So yeah, graphic design is fun, but for coding it's pain. I know, I hated coding. When I was in school and we had to learn HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, I hated it. I hated it. I know how to do it. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but oh my god, dude, if you have a single typo, it screws up the entire website, and you gotta like go over everything. What I usually do when I code is I do one line of coding and then I check. I check if everything works. I don't do like a bunch of coding lines and then let me check to see if it's good, because then you realize somewhere that you made a mistake and you have to go find it. It's just really annoying. I just do it as I go. I do one line, I check. I'd rather do that than make a mistake early on and have to redo everything in the end. But yeah, I had to make a page for my final exit exam for a class. I've made a few websites in school before. They were good. I did them really good. It's just, oh my god, did they take forever to do. How's your dog doing? She's good. She's doing good. Drew, it's good. Welcome in. No shiny yet. Yeah, that makes perfect sense to get a new PC with the work and YouTube. It's a tax write-off. I don't have a company, though. I can only do a tax write-off if I open my own company. I'm technically still a student, because I needed to go on 3 weeks of internship and then I get my diploma, so I could write it off as a school expense. But yeah. But I don't think the government's gonna pay for that. But yeah. I should have my new PC. I would like to have it before my birthday. That's the thing. I would like to have my new PC before my birthday, which is February 13th. So I'm gonna have to deal with it for January. And I'm gonna have to pray it survives. But yeah, your YouTube channel is still a business. Yeah, technically. But it's not, if you think of it, you're not really like, it's not a company. Like, I don't have a company bank account for my YouTube channel, you know? And I don't get taxed in Canada for it. I get taxed in the US for it. I pay United States taxes for YouTube. Cuz it's owned by Google. And they're in San Francisco. I hope I'm doing Latios right. I know if you save at the Holovator, you're good. But I don't know if I'm like too close. What if this whole time I just wasn't resetting spawns? I think I am. But yeah, I don't know. It's working well, I hope. I always like, I don't know if you guys get that, but whenever I shiny hunt for something and it starts to take a long time, I start to just get slightly paranoid. I'm like, am I even doing this right? But yeah. You know you're down bad when you get to the point where you're like, is this Pokemon shiny locked? I'm about to open up my my Christmas Sour Patch Kids. Let's go. Ralph, have you gotten Latios yet? Have you even hunted for the legendaries at all? How do you even open this thing now? I'm doing Virizion is completely blind. So that's going to be rough, lol. Yeah, I hate Virizion. I didn't do it yet, but I've gotten Virizion a few times trying to find a Latios one. And I did it a little bit just to see how it works. Why is this thing in a bag in a box? Subbed now. Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome in, Ash Ketchum. W Ash. That's Lateaway, right? That you met me from? That's Lateaway's YouTube channel. I'm looking at my old accounts for Sword and Shield, and I named my poor Choodle. Tortoise. Ninja, what's good, bro? I never nickname Pokemon. Especially shinies. Shinies are like, I don't know why, I just hate nicknaming shinies. I don't know why. Can't go wrong with Sour Patch Kids, man. Cannot go wrong. But I almost just reset my 3DS instead of my Switch. Blue Raspberry Sour Patch Kids are the best, I know. Every shiny took me 20-30 minutes, but that Latios took me 20 plus hours until I started running down the route to despawn him. I got him in like 30 minutes. God damn. Yeah, I mean, soft resetting. Honestly, I don't like soft resetting. Especially if I don't have to. If you think of it, like, soft resetting, your game doesn't, I don't know how to explain it, but like your game doesn't really know you're getting or you're resetting it at all, you know. I don't even know how far I have to go. Let's say it's like here, and then you go back up, because you can't place a pin. It has to be like 70 meters though. I'm just gonna end up soft resetting for it. I'll end up doing it that way when I get down bad. When I get desperate, I'll start to do it that way. Going back to Sword Shield is so weird, especially because it's a Switch 1 version. Yeah, I won't lie. Like, going back to old Switch 1 games, now that I'm so used to the Switch 2 games, bro, they look so choppy. Like, Sword Shield to me looks so choppy. Legends Arceus looks so choppy now compared to Legends ZA. It's crazy. I wanted the Hyrule Warriors game so bad, but I didn't get it. That Hyrule Warriors game, by the way, is the first Switch 2 game to be on 120 FPS. The Switch 2 supports 120 FPS. The first Switch 2 game to support 120 FPS is the new Hyrule Warriors. Oh, by the way, chat, when I get my new PC, I can finally do Cobblemon. I have been dying to stream Cobblemon or start like a Cobblemon series on YouTube. I've been dying to do that. But my PC just cannot handle playing Minecraft and recording at the same time. When I upgrade PC next month, we can start a Cobblemon series. And I can stream it. I even want to eventually, I want to make a server. I want to make a Cobblemon server. Like, I'll pay it monthly. You know? And you guys could join the server. Cobblemon looks fun. It's so fun, dude. It's so fun. I played it a little bit last night because me and my friends wanted to start a Minecraft world. And I haven't played Minecraft in so long. So I was just curious to like I was curious to see if my mods still worked because I haven't played Cobblemon in like 8 months maybe or something like that. But yeah, I love Cobblemon. It runs, Minecraft runs really well on my PC when all that's opened is Minecraft. As soon as you start recording, shit shuts down. I'm on like 30 FPS. Sent you a friend request on which app? What are some of the best zones to hunt in terms of good Pokemon of Zone 13? Zone 20, I would say, is by far the best zone to shiny hunt in. You can get a random alpha Pokemon in the middle under Prism Tower. Every starter, except for the Kalos ones, the Kanto starters and the ZA starters spawn there. There's a bunch of cool stuff. Malamar spawns there. Hippowdon, there's a Garbodor, there's an Aggron, there's a Scrafty, Lucario, Gardevoir. There's some good stuff in that Wild Zone. Up to Wild Zone 13. Oh, never mind. Up to Wild Zone 13? I don't know. Up to Wild Zone 13. I liked Wild Zone 8 because there's Gibble. I didn't read the full thing, I'm sorry. Yeah, you could get a Gibble in Wild Zone 8. Garchomp is really OP. Wild Zone 17 is literally hell. Yep, with all the Pyroar. Hey, chat, we hit it! We hit 22,000. Bro, that's insane. I started 2025 at 21k. And we're ending it off at 22k. That is crazy, chat. That's insane. I appreciate every single one of you who left a sub. 22,000 subscribers. Bro, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. Yup. Closer to 25k. We're on the road. We're on the road to 25k. Next year, I think we could hit it. Honestly, I think from what I have planned next year, I think we might hit 30k next year. Would you trade a Alpha Mewtwo? Alpha Mewtwo doesn't exist. Monkey, what's good? Welcome in. Would you trade a Mewtwo? You only get one. So I don't really want to trade it, but you get one for free. If you do the side mission, you just get it. Bro, I'm like goddamn playing 2 games at once right now, and it's really hard. I just got trashed by a guy in an orange suit in the Crown Tundra. Mysterious, welcome in. Ooh. What's happening in the background music? Whoa, it buffered a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to enter for Latios. Latios and Kyogre. Yeah. Someone in your ever said to me, I didn't hear him. I asked because you said you sent me a friend request. I asked which app. Which app did you send me a friend request on? In Discord? Okay. Let's go. Okay, I gotta close the sub count, chat. I'm gonna close the sub count. It was making stream lag. Yeah, wow. All of my OBS concerns. Like, it was giving me pop-ups of like, this thing's lagging, whatever. As soon as I closed sub count, it all went away. The animations are so slow in Sword. I haven't played, honestly, I haven't played Sword Shield in a while. But yeah. Like, other than Dynamax Adventures or egg hatching, that's like all I've ever done in that game. Outside of beating it, you know. I won't lie, ever since ZA came out, I've pretty much only been playing that. Like, bro, 310 hours. Like, 310 hours in Z8. Bro, I have 480 in Scarlet. God damn. Well, I have an hour playing for that too. I have 320 hours in Sword Shield. It's not bad. 145 for BDSP. Dude, that's how you know I'm a shiny hunter, man. 35 hours played in Pokemon Home, bro. Pokemon Home is literally Google Drive for your Pokemon. That's what Pokemon Home is. And I have 35 hours in Pokemon Home. I have 265 in Legends Arceus. 15 hours of Pokemon Unite. That's pretty low. Wow. 250 in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That's all from the Gen 1 Living Dex too. That's literally all from that. I got some crazy hours played. God damn. I have ZA, just not the DLC. Honestly, unless you're a shiny hunter, there's no point in getting DLC. Other than the new Mega Pokemon, you know, other than all the new Megas, and shiny hunting, those are the only two good things about the DLC in my opinion. Other than all the new megas and shiny hunting, there's no point in getting the DLC. Shiny hunting, if you're a shiny hunter, get the DLC. Every single hunt, and I mean every single hunt that is hard in the main game is extremely easy in the DLC. Like Charmander is one of the hardest ones. Charmander, Tepig, you know, those are really hard to get shiny in Wild Zone 20. In the DLC, they just spawn in hyperspaces, and there's like patches of them everywhere. You know, you can get shiny Gimmighoul and Goldengo in this DLC. This is the first time that you can get shiny Gimmighoul and Goldengo outside of limited time events. There was a limited event to get one in Pokemon Go and a limited event to get one in Scarlet Violet. This is the first time in the DLC that you could actually just shiny hunt for one whenever. You know? It's technically a $40 shiny. If you think of it, it's a $40 shiny. Because the DLC is $40 Canadian. But yeah. Bro, even the fossil Pokemon. The fossil Pokemon are really annoying to get in ZA because you have to burn fossils in the lab. And the shiny charm doesn't work for them because it's a gift Pokemon. In the DLC, dude, you can get a hyperspace that has Aerodactyl, Amora, and Tyrants in it. You don't even have to burn fossils. Which is crazy. I got my shiny Aerodactyl from burning fossils. I got really lucky with it. I got it in like 120 fossils. I did 4 PC boxes of it. I got really lucky. But for Amora and Tyrants, I don't have those shinies yet. I'm just gonna do them in hyperspace. It's so easy. I got the DLC, but I don't have my Switch during vacation. Ah, damn. They made shiny hunting too easy, in my opinion, but I'm not complaining. It's still fun. They made it too easy, but I wouldn't call it fun. I won't lie. I wouldn't call shiny hunting in this game fun. Shiny hunting in Legends ZA is all AFK stuff. Like, you don't have to play the goddamn game. Like, if you want to shiny hunt in ZA, you don't have to play the game. Someone's repeatedly ringing my doorbell. Hold on, chat. I'll be back. Okay, I thought someone forgot their keys, but my dad was just changing our doorbell. That's why he was repeatedly ringing it. But also, chat, speaking of PC upgrades, my power supply came in. Pretty cool. My first part came in. Just gonna leave this thing here. Go through it after. But yeah, first part came in. I have no idea when my motherboard is coming in. Is your dad a mailman too? No. He was just downstairs changing our doorbell. My dad's a construction worker. I also did not realize how heavy power supplies are. Swear to God, that's like where all the weight of the PC is. That box was heavy. I had no idea power supplies were that heavy. Yay, upgrades. That's gonna sit in a box somewhere in my room until every other part comes in though. Yeah, chat, expect in the backgrounds of my streams for the next like month, maybe, or month or two, you're just gonna see PC parts chilling like somewhere in the back. I have no space to put them anywhere. Are you getting a haircut soon? I think I'm gonna keep the man bun for another year, maybe. I'm not gonna keep it forever, the man bun, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for longer. But I don't want to start balding. So I don't want to keep the man bun for too long. But I really like it. I also, a part of me, like, the reason why I grew out the man bun was because I don't know what I want to do with my hair. Like, I'm in a little bit of a hair crisis. I just don't know what I want to do with my hair. I definitely want long hair. I don't want short hair. I had short hair as a kid, and I could say with confidence I look a lot better with long hair. I might go back to a mullet. I used to have a mullet in high school. I was thinking of going back to the mullet. Thing is, I don't like having my hair in my face. I don't like having my hair in my face anymore. That was a high school thing, cool when I was a teenager. It was a trendy hairstyle. I did it. When you're a teenager, it looks nice. But when you're trying to be an adult and professional, having your hair all messy like that in your face, it doesn't work. I was thinking maybe a wolf cut. I don't know if you guys know what a wolf cut is. It's kind of like a middle part, but longer. I was thinking maybe a wolf cut. Not really a wolf cut, but like, let me try to explain it. Because a wolf cut is different to what I'm talking about, but it's kind of like a wolf cut. But not really. Where's a good one? Something like this. I was thinking. Like something like this. I might do. Like I might do this hairstyle next. It's like a wolf cut, but it's not really a proper wolf cut, but I was thinking something like that. But yeah. Pretty sure that's Jeff Wittick that I just showed. The guy that David Dobrik made do a crane stunt and then he got blind because of it. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like that next. Are you doing a wedding in the future? Yeah, of course. Are you going to color your hair blue? I'm never dyeing my hair. I did it once. As a kid. I dyed my hair blue once already. When I was 13. This was back when, like, the reason why I dyed my hair blue when I was 13 is because back then, all the, like, the most popular YouTubers were Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, and those three all dyed their hair back then. Markiplier had pink hair, then he had blue hair, then he had red hair. Jacksepticeye had the green hair. PewDiePie dyed his hair white at one point. You know? Like, all these big YouTubers had their hair dyed. And that was, like, the trend back then, was YouTubers would have, or, like, gaming YouTubers would have their hair dyed. And when I hit 100 subscribers on YouTube, when I was, like, 12 or 13, I dyed my hair blue. Because every other YouTuber, every other gaming YouTuber, like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, they all had dyed hair. At the time, I think Markiplier had red hair, and Jacksepticeye had green. When I had blue hair. But yeah. That's why I dyed it blue, was for my 100 subscriber special. And then it ended up turning green after I took a shower. And then, like, I dyed it around, like, October. February, when it was my birthday, I dyed it back. I dyed it back to brown. Tom, welcome in. Did you follow proper hair care routine? I was 12. You think I followed proper hair care routine? No, hell no. I went to my barber shop to dye my hair. Not even a hair salon. I went to my barber shop to get my hair dyed. You know? Now you have to go blue or go bald. I'm not doing either, bro. I'm not dyeing my hair ever again. And I'll only go bald when I have to. Hey, don't blame the barbershop, lol. I don't blame the barbershop. I'm just using that as, like, an example of how I didn't take care of my hair. And that's why I turned green, bro. Who goes to a barber shop to dye their hair? You go to a hair salon for that. Or you do it yourself. But yeah, I only had it for, like, maybe 4 months. Or, like, it was, like, I don't know how long I had it. I remember dyeing it in October. And then I dyed it back to brown in February, because I remember it was right before my birthday. I dyed it back to brown. But yeah. And I remember back then, man. Are you Italian? Yes, I am. I remember back then, like, when I dyed my hair blue, because that was the trend in that year. It was like, when I was 12, it was 2016, 2017, when I was 12, when I dyed it blue. It was like maybe, when I dyed it blue, it was like maybe October 2016, so I was 11 when I dyed it blue. But, yeah, I remember because it was the trend on YouTube back then. Every single, if you go back and you look at 2018, the most popular YouTubers not 2018, the most popular YouTubers of 2016, every single one of them had their hair dyed. It was the trend back then. So I remember when I showed up to school, all my friends were like, yo bro, that's so sick. And then one of my friends came up to me, he's like, bro, I'm gonna dye mine too. I'm gonna dye mine blue too. I'm like, god damn, bro. That's how much of a trend that shit was back then. I started barber school in 2016. Nice, bro. I'm sure in 2016 you were doing a lot of the sides and the back were completely shaved. Like it wasn't even a fade, it was completely shaved, and the top was just long hair. I'm sure you were doing a lot of those haircuts back in the day. That was the trend in 2016. It was fades like didn't exist yet. No one got a fade back then. It was literally the sides and the back of your head would be completely like, it would be like a 1 or a 0.5 with the razor. It would be either a 1.5 or completely shaved, and then the top of your head would just be long hair, and then you would like swoosh it. But yeah. That's what I had as a kid. And then I started getting fades in high school. And that's when getting a fade became popular. I was doing the fades, but undercuts were popular, and I did my fair share of those too. Yeah. I'm confident I gave you the best haircut of your life if you ever had the chance. I gotta come to Ohio one day. I see your Instagram, I see your cuts, bro. They're pretty clean. You know what's the one thing I don't get? I never get lineups when I go to the barbershop. I never get lineups. Because of the way my hairline is, I have like a V shape. I have a V shape hairline. So if I do a lineup, all of this part is like getting cut out to match this. And then it's gonna make my forehead bigger. So I typically don't get lineups. When you're rich, just fly me out, lol. You'll be my own personal barber. Come on, Ralph, bro, I'll fly you out to the yacht. You go cut my hair on the yacht, you know? Yeah, I would just line the sides. That's what my barber does. He lines the sides, that's it. Because I have a V hairline, so if you line the top, you're making my forehead bigger. I'll mail free cottage, a ticket, and a couch. Was that even shiny? I didn't even see. Okay, it wasn't. Bro, I'm sweating in my room, man. I'm so hot in here. Wild, welcome in, bro. Makes up a bald. I would only go bald if I was capable of growing like a long beard. I've been here for a solid 40 for real. I haven't seen you talk. Oh wait, you have been. I was waiting for you to come in. I'm like, oh, cause you're... Okay, never mind. Your profile pic is very similar to Lace's right now. I thought you were a Lace. Never mind. Wait, so were you here when we hit 22,000 subs? Bro, we are matching. Yeah, I was. Oh, goddamn. I thought you were at least this whole time. That's crazy. Welcome back, Mysterious. Timbo, welcome in as well. How many resets on Latias? I haven't been counting. I don't have a counter up for it. I've been here the whole stream. God damn. I thought I was talking to myself the whole time. Oh my god, man. Shame the shiny Omega Latios and Latias aren't good. Yeah. What I hate is that they're the exact same. I get that like they're pretty much the same Pokemon, just different colors, but like come on, at least make their megas different. At least make their megas different colors. Bro, they're both purple. Even their shinies are both green. Maybe we should change them so they're more diverse. The megas are boring, I know. Latias and Latias do have really, really, really boring ass mega evolutions. It's the fact that they're both the same. We have two of the exact same mega. Same colors and everything. Even their shinies. Same colors and everything. The only thing that's different are their eyes. The color of their eyes. The only thing that's different. I'll make shiny Latias pink and shiny Latios purple. Yeah, even if they just do something small like that, man, it makes a huge difference. It would have been cool if their shiny megas were their base colors. So like shiny mega Latios is blue and shiny mega Latias is red. That would be cool. If their shinies, if their shiny megas matched their base colors. That would have been cool too. I got my Latios and only 19 resets. God damn. I don't have a counter up for Latios, so I have no idea how much resets I'm at. But if I had to take a guess, I would say I'm around like the 150 to 200 range. Because I did a little bit of resets like 4 days ago when I first found the hyperspace for Latios. I did it for like an hour. But I don't know how much resets you could pull. It's really fast. The loading times are really fast. So you could probably do like 100 within an hour. If you can, then it should be around like 350, 250 to 350 resets, around that range. I don't know. I should have put up a counter, but because I have the counter for Kyogre running, so I didn't do the counter for Latios, which we're almost at 750. Pushing that 1K mark on Kyogre. I just want to do some DAs with some friends. If I manage to get Shiny Latios early, then I need to do Heatran DAs. I need to find Heatran in general. I don't even have a Heatran line, so I would have to find one. It sucks too because all of those Day Blanca doing random Dynamax Adventure, you know, all those YouTube shorts of doing DAs, the amount of Heatran I found doing that, and I never saved a single line. Now I need Heatran. Well, I can do them. If you manage to find a Heatran for me, that'd be amazing. If you do DAs like alone, and you manage to find a Heatran line for me, I'll hop on and do one just to save it. Just to save the line. I can't do them. Oh yeah, you need Switch Online. So if you don't have Switch Online, then GG's. I already caught all the legend. Oh damn! I already caught all the legendaries on my main account, and I don't go online for my old profile. I never caught every legendary, luckily. Please change his profile pic. I have to edit a short today. I have to edit a short today and tomorrow. I have to do 2 shorts this week because I have to get ahead, because I'm obviously not gonna edit a short on New Year's. So I have to edit 2 shorts this weekend. I gotta do that after stream. I found Cobblemon, but I ran out of time. But I catch a shiny Laron. Nice. Finally home, about to start my Virizion hunt. Nice, bro. I would hate doing that hunt. I'm gonna have to do it eventually, but oh my god, dude. It's a blind hunt. I would hate it. I got a shiny Froakie after only 10 fly spawns. Nice. Yeah, I got one pretty quick too. I got my Froakie really quickly. View count skyrocketed today. Yeah, it's because it's weekend. I want to start streaming weekends more. But I don't know. I like having weekends off. That's the thing. But I should stream on weekends. I just prefer to have them off. I don't know. This weekend I'm streaming because of Christmas and New Year's. Do you want a Shalfa Dragonite in a trade? I'm good, but I appreciate the offer, man. Okay, so I can't do DAs on my other profile and make a new Nintendo account and spend 15 more dollars. I'm not doing. Yeah, you don't gotta do that. Whoa, I'm gonna turn off my Switch. Yeah, you should do 2-3 hours Saturday Sundays. Longer if you're feeling it, obviously. Yeah, that's what I should do. I am planning to stream more next year. I do plan on doing that. Chat, I have a lot of like big changes I want to make next year. Like I want to stream more days out of the week. You know, even if the streams might be shorter, like they might be like an hour and a half long instead of 3 hours long, but I'd rather stream 5 days a week for an hour and a half than 3 days a week for 3 hours. You know, I'm doing more, you know. I'd rather stream more days on more different days. Then there's like YouTube shorts. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing every other day. I don't think I'm gonna change the shorts. They're working really well for me right now. Videos, I want to start getting videos out on like a monthly basis instead of on a every 3 months I upload. You know, I want to start getting videos out on a monthly basis and then eventually shrink that down to like a video every 2 weeks. I think would be good. And yeah, and I want to do more stuff, you know, like streaming wise. I talked about it a couple streams ago. I want to start streaming other stuff too. I don't want to just stream Pokemon. My videos, I think, will always be just Pokemon, but I want to start streaming things that aren't Pokemon. Like, I want to play like The Legend of Zelda on stream or like Mario on stream. I would love to just do that. So yeah, that's another reason why I want to stream more days, because I don't want to do like, let's say I stream Zelda instead of Pokemon. That's one of my 3 days is not Pokemon, and then the Pokemon fans are getting less. So if I start streaming more days, I could do, oh, I'll do Zelda today, and for the rest of the 4-day week, Pokemon. You know. But yeah, and I want editors. I want to hire an editor. That's the big thing that I want to do next year, is hire an editor. But yeah. Daniel, welcome in. You should hire me. I have no clue how to edit and I stink at it, but I'll figure it out. Oh my god. I actually have to edit after this, so I'm not gonna be live much longer. Like, I might end stream when I hit like 800 Kyogres. I'm not gonna be live much longer. But yeah, I gotta edit some stuff. I have to edit 2 shorts instead of 1 because I have to get ahead for New Year's. And yeah, just subbed. I appreciate it, bro. I'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to do a longer stream. If I edit 2 shorts today, I'll have nothing to do tomorrow other than to stream. And I'm gonna probably get... I'm also on no caffeine, but I'm probably gonna get like a monster in tomorrow's stream. So yeah. Just know, chat, things are gonna change when we get the new PC. Things are gonna become a lot higher quality, especially the streams. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not proud of my live streams. I can't say I'm proud of it. There's a ton of smaller streamers who like are just way better than me. And I love what they do in their streams. And then I look at my streams and I'm like, oh, I would love to do something like that. And then I try to do something like that and my PC crashes. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't do something like that because of this goddamn PC. Yeah, so I can't wait to like... I just can't wait for the new PC. I can't wait for the new PC because as soon as it's done, the streams are gonna become so much higher quality than they are now, and there's gonna be so much more to it and all that type of stuff. But yeah. But I think your streams are awesome, Ju. I appreciate it, man. But trust, they're gonna get insane. They're gonna get really good. Hey, I appreciate the sub. But yeah, like stream avatars, I'm gonna program them to be like crazy. I can add more bosses with a new PC. I can finally have every single sprite instead of just the ones that we have. You know, we can do a lot more, even better boss battles. But yeah, there's some cool stuff. Trust. But my PC can't even handle ROM hacks while I'm live. That's another thing too. I can't even stream Nuzlocks or randomizers. You know? That's a huge thing I want to do next year. I want to do randomizers, bro. Randomize Nuzlocks. I can't do that. I can't do that till I get a better PC. That's the thing. Like even randomizers. Because I can't play ROM hacks while I'm live. My PC can't handle it. My PC can't handle a ROM hack while I'm live. I think I closed my Switch without checking if it was shiny. No, I checked. I checked it shiny, okay. Chat, we're also 1 like away from light goal. Pretty cool. There's no reward for today's light goal, sadly. Because I spent all my money on PC parts. I can't gift any members. But yeah. We also made it to 750, over 750. We're at 752 now. We're 75% of the way to our first quarter of odds for Kyogre. Just got 2 shiny Bellsprout and a Zubat. Nice. No shiny. I need to start one-handing this again. If I accidentally save, it's all over. Well, no, I just have to run away so it despawns again. Hope we get the shiny you want. I want both these guys. If I want any of them first, though, it's probably Latios. Because Kyogre is the only 3DS hunt that I need to do for the Megas. If I get Latios, I can move on to Latias, Heatran, or Kyogre. When I get Kyogre, the only benefit I get is the fact that I could close my 3DS. I can't hunt for Kyogre on my 3DS because Kyogre is an Ultra Moon exclusive. I mean, Ultra Sun exclusive, and I only have Ultra Moon. I can't hunt for... I meant to say Groudon, not Kyogre. I can't hunt for Groudon on my 3DS because Groudon's an Ultra Sun exclusive. I have Ultra Moon. I can't hunt for Heatran on my 3DS. It spawns an Oras, but I caught it when I was a kid. And it's an Ultra Sun exclusive. And I can't get Latias on my 3DS because it's shiny locked in Oras, and I don't think there's any other Pokemon game you can get it in. To my knowledge, at least. And also, I want to get it in. I want to get that in ZA. I want to get Latias in ZA. I don't want to get it on my 3DS. Shiny in 4 resets. I'm calling it. I hope you're right, bro. Chat, I am literally like... The heaters are blasted right now. My PC is hot because I'm live. I got 2 ring lights on. Chat, I'm drenched in sweat right now. And I'm wearing shorts. I am drenched in sweat right now. It is crazy. If I run my hand, you could actually see it. Oh my god, you can see the... Chats, no! I'm gonna start getting some big forehead allegations, man. You can see the shine of my ring light on my forehead. Because the sweat is glaring it off. Oh my god, bro. Big forehead unk. I do have a pretty big forehead, though. I won't even lie. I do have a pretty big forehead. Bro, the sweat is literally like glaring my ring lights off of my forehead, bro. Oh my god. I have a small forehead. Honestly, I think small foreheads would look weirder than big foreheads. Like, bro, imagine your eyes are here and your hairline starts like here. Bro, imagine your forehead being like this big. You have like no forehead. I feel like that would look weirder than having a big forehead. KSI love his forehead is crazy. KSI's forehead is crazy. He has like an 8 head, bro. Guys, I'm eating Kit Kats. Nice, bro. I finished my Sour Patch Kids. All I have left for Christmas chocolates is a Toblerone. I have a whole Toblerone. And I have this thing of Kinder. Pretty sick. Galax, what's good, bro? What is good, my guy? Chat, everyone go sub to Galax if you have not already. He's an amazing Pokemon streamer. Bro's top tier level. How was your stream, bro? We hit 22,000 subscribers in today's stream. So that's pretty sick. That's definitely the highlight of my stream. We got no shiny. But yeah. Struggling to eat with this annoying toothache. How about you? I'm doing pretty good, man. I have no aches other than joint pain. But yeah. Let's go 22K. Yup. We're on the road to 25,000. I think we can hit it next year. I really do think we can hit it. I think, honestly, I might be shooting for the stars here, but I'm like, I think we could hit 30K next year. I think it's possible. I think it's really possible if I actually stay consistent. Which is the hardest thing. The hardest thing is me actually staying consistent. But I feel like if I do, we could probably hit 30K. I'm gonna be on my grind next year though. Hey, with a new PC, once I build my new PC, I'm already 4 parts down: graphics card, RAM, storage, and power supply down. It's just case. Motherboard I have too, it's just still coming in the mail. I just need case, processor, and cooling fan left. And then boom, new PC. I have no excuse to not go hard. But yeah. I'm not excited to purchase the processor though. It's very expensive. How's your RAM? I'm using the same one I have right now. My graphics card, storage, and RAM, I'm using the ones that are in my current PC because they're still good. I have 32 gigs of DDR4, so which is really good. I have not made the jump to DDR5 yet. Even my motherboard, I bought a DDR4 supported motherboard. I could upgrade eventually to DDR5. Hopefully one day it gets cheaper than being like $500 Canadian for 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM. I ain't doing that. The AI overload. Yep. It's all the AI companies, bro. OpenAI, you know, all these companies that have AIs, they're all buying RAM sticks for their huge server rooms. That's why RAM is like, bro, it's like buying, the RAM costs as much as like the graphics card almost now. When Chad, just to show you guys the comparison, 32 gigabytes of RAM, currently 32 gigabytes of RAM is $500 Canadian. I have 32 gigs of RAM, but I bought it like 2 years ago. I got my 32 gigs of RAM 2 years ago, before the whole AI thing. I paid 32 gigs of RAM for $90. When I bought my 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4 RAM, it was $90. The exact same RAM sticks that I have, that I bought for $90, today is like $530 Canadian. The exact same ones that I have. It is crazy. It is crazy how expensive RAM has gotten. It's insane. It's cause of AI. Blame AI. Y'all want to buy your PCs and it's too expensive? Blame AI. They're the ones killing it. And if you think of it too, RAM sticks are in everything, bro. There's RAM in consoles. There's RAM bro, there's RAM in everything. In every electronic, there's RAM. It might not be sticks in consoles and phones and stuff like that. It's chips. But hey, that's probably gonna go up too. It's probably gonna go up in price too. It's probably gonna cost you more to buy your phones in the next few years because of RAM. I know in here it's chips. In here your RAM is a chip. It's not a stick, obviously. But it's still gonna end up being expensive. Never trust the AI. Girlfriends need it more than you. Oh my god, bro. I'm just gonna buy a Tesla robot. I'm sure there's gonna be like a high amount of RAM in there. I'm gonna buy a Tesla robot. I'm just gonna beat it to the brink of death and just pull out the RAM sticks. It's probably cheaper than buying RAM. The bean was good. Oh my god. Asking every YouTuber to gift me a copy of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I didn't even have Donkey Kong Bonanza myself, bro. Asus just announced it will start making RAM sticks and exclusively sell to customers, so it might be good if they do it properly. They could, yeah. They could make a shit ton of money. Whoa, I didn't even shiny check. They could make a shit ton of money off that. I hope it's cheaper, man. But yeah. Do you have the shiny charm? I do. I have a shiny charm, and I currently have a sparkling power 3 dragon type donut. So yeah. My odds are like 1 in 540. I have no idea how much encounters I'm at though for Latios. I didn't put a counter for it. We're on 777 for Kyogre. Well, now 778. I'm ending stream when we hit 800, by the way. When we hit 800 on Kyogre is when I'm ending it. Because I gotta edit 2 shorts today to be ahead for New Year's. Because I'm not gonna edit a short on New Year's. I'm gonna be celebrating New Year's. So I need to edit 2 shorts tonight so that tomorrow I don't have anything to do outside of streaming. So I could stream for a really good amount tomorrow. So yeah. Game night mentioned. We could actually do a game night, to be fair. We could do one. We could do one tomorrow. Again, I'm looking at Kyogre soft resetting my Switch. Or maybe tomorrow stream we'll do like a gaming stream. Like we can stream Mario Kart. Okay, no, we're gonna play Gartic Phone. Never mind, I won't stream that. Yeah, I don't mind doing game night in Discord. We could do game night in Discord tomorrow. I don't mind. Let's do it. We could even do, we could even watch a movie and stream. We could do a community thing in Discord tomorrow. We could watch like a Pokemon movie. Yeah, Gartic phone. What's that? Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. Basically, you give someone a prompt and they have to draw it. And then the next person has to guess what the drawing is. It's really fun. I'm joining. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description. If that doesn't work because it's a YouTube short stream, then there's a link on my channel. Like if you go on my channel and you check my about section, there's a link to the Discord there. But yeah. I don't mind playing some Gartic phone tomorrow. So yeah, we could do game night. The long-awaited 6-month to plan game night. But yeah. If you guys are down, we can play some Fortnite in game night too. If you guys have Fortnite. I'm down for Fortnite. David, welcome in. Let's get this shiny. Was that even shiny, bro? I was spamming A. Look at my phone. It was not. It was not shiny. Bro, I have all the sour sugar from the Sour Patch Kids on my mouse pad, bro. Yeah, we could do game night around like 9 p.m. EST, 8 or 9 p.m. EST. Something like that. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Come on, be shiny. I think I'll be asleep then because I'm in the UK. Yeah, it would be like maybe 2 a.m. for you. What are you doing after you catch it? After I get Latios, I have to try to find Latias. But I'm ending stream when we hit 800 encounters for Kyogre. And we're 9 encounters away. Then I gotta edit 2 YouTube shorts. I actually don't even know what those shorts are gonna be about yet, so I have to come up with the ideas now and edit them. Well, I know what one of them is gonna be. I don't know what the second one will, but gonna figure something out. I'm gonna just drop my controller. Bro, I'm literally drenched in sweat right now. Oh my god. It's so hot in my room. I'm gonna take a shower after this. So bad I have to shower after stream. God damn. I agree, truthfully. I wish they made shiny hunts a little bit more easy for legendaries. I feel like the legendaries should be hard though. They're legendaries. What I wish they did is I wish they made shiny hunts more interesting in this game. Especially in ZA. Bro, ZA, it's all just sit on this bench. Fast travel to this place. Run away. That's what it is, bro. That's what I think I named every shiny hunting method to. You know, running away, soft resetting, sure, knocking them out until they respawn and soft resetting, sitting at a bench and fast traveling. Like every single shiny hunting method in this entire game is an AFK method. And because shinies don't despawn, unless you're soft resetting, like if I get a shiny Latios and I could soft reset over it and lose it, you know? But shinies don't, other than soft resetting, shinies don't respawn in this game. So you could just put up a turbo controller, bench reset, go to work or school, come home, and your shiny's there. You know? AFK is good. It's good in the sense that it's really easy to get shinies because, you know, you can just get shinies without having to do anything. But it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Like, I would make an argument that Legends ZA is by far the most boring Pokemon game to shiny hunt in. I think out of every single Pokemon game that's ever been released, ZA is probably the most boring Pokemon game to shiny hunt in. Just because it's literally everything is AFK. Everything is AFK. Alright, we got the final Kyogre encounter. This also might be the final Latios, I meant to say. Alright, our final Latios check, not shiny. We're at 800 Kyogre encounters. Our final Kyogre check of the stream. Will it be shiny? No. Well, We're live for 2 hours today. Pretty good. Pretty good. We hit 22,000 subscribers in today's stream, which is insane. Again, I appreciate every single one of you that subscribed and left a like. We even hit like goal. I forgot to congratulate that. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you that tuned into today's stream. We're gonna be live again tomorrow around the same time as today, around like 2-3 p.m. And tomorrow over in the Discord server, we're gonna do a game night around like 8 p.m. EST. So yeah, feel free to join the Discord server. The link is in the description. And yeah, let's raid someone's stream. Let's use live. Let's see who is live that we can raid. Who can we raid? Crispy is live. We'll raid Crispy. We will raid Crispy. He's a good friend of mine. He's also a Pokemon streamer. He's currently doing Dynamax Adventures through Tapu Lele. So if you guys want to see some Dynamax Adventures, go check out his stream. He's doing Tapu Lele. And yeah, yet again, I appreciate every single one of you that tuned in. And I'll catch you all on tomorrow's stream, where we'll be doing the exact same thing we are doing today. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.